On location, and I've got my easel set up. I've been drawing here for just a little while. So I'm drawing on Fisher 400 paper, and I'm just drawing this little scene back here, this barn, and some of these trees around here. So I'm going to go ahead and continue, and I'm not going to really be talking to the camera too much, but hopefully it'll pick up. It looks like there's a little bit of a reflection here, but hopefully you can still see a little bit about what we're doing here. Maybe I can play with the contrast. Let me try that really quick. No, that's just going to get weird. Alright, we'll just do this. So for right now, I'm just trying to block in some of the shadows, mostly working on the left side, trying to progress through over to the middle of the painting that I just roughed in and sketched what I wanted of the barn. If you guys can't hear me, just let me know. I'll glance back here from time to time, make sure I can see what's going on there. I'm just trying to work on the shadows right now anyway. One of the challenges today is working outside when it's so hot. I mean, it's probably over 80 degrees today. So that's been really fun, he says facetiously. But I really love old barns, and this is just a nice old barn that I've looked at for quite a while. And I thought, you know, might as well go and capture that barn while I'm thinking about it. But this Fisher 400, I mean, it picks up so well. I mean, you just glide your pencils across, and you know, you're not having to restate lines at all because it picks it up so well. The sanded paper, that's the way sanded paper is though. It just kind of grabs the pigment out of the pencil for you. You don't have to do a whole lot to it to get your pencils to make marks on the surface. I'm just kind of doing a scribbling pattern in here. And I do need to go back in and grab some highlights that I was seeing earlier, and actually I'm going to state those with a very bright pencil, really. Especially up at the top, you know, at the very top is where the light obviously is going to be hitting the leaves on the trees more than anything. So I'm going to put more yellow up there on the top of the tree. I've taken some reference shots of this, so when I get back in my studio, you know, I can go ahead and sharpen up things and refine some of the colors and get some of the color matching a little closer to what I want based on the reference photos that I took earlier. But for right now, I'm just trying to get a sense of everything that I'm seeing. All right. Now, one pencil I just can't do without is the dark indigo. I'm using polychromos pencils, but this dark indigo is so nice just for getting some of these shadows in here. Now, the sun is changing directions on me, but I guess I'm just gonna have to live with that for right now. Get some of these lines in here for the barn. Discovered after I was out here that I actually didn't have a white, and I didn't have certain grays that I wanted. But you know, you can't bring every pencil, so you just make do with whatever you've got. And I don't have a light enough blue really to do the sky, but I can do that back at the studio. So no worries there. Just work on what I can while I'm here. Another trick I've found out that works really well, especially with something like this where it's not as realistic as you're gonna get with a smoother paper, is I just step back from it and I'll look at it and kind of judge what things are looking like, see if it's actually representational or not, and then also be able to judge the values by just stepping back a little bit and making sure everything's in balance when I do that. Start doing some of this taller grass down here by the fence. Got to get more shadows in there though too. So with the shadows, I'm trying to actually draw in between where I see the grass, which is a bit of a challenge for me. some horizontal lines in there. And I think I can, what I did with that. I'll use this guy. Draw that fence post in there. Just brought my Coom pencil sharpener on location here because, you know, I'm not going to be dragging around a fancy pencil sharpener out here. Just something compact and very quick. It works well enough, you know, for what we're doing right here. All right. All right. Now maybe without the glare, you can actually see it better. So this is what we're working on, if you can see that. Kind of hard to see, I guess. But, you know, we'll get it back in the studio and we'll kind of refine that just a little bit better. Hi Jen, how are you? Julian, hi. You're asking how do you add the shadows in colored pencil? Put gray or light black. You can do that. You can add gray or light black, and I actually started out with gray. I'm not sure you can see. It's kind of hard to see right here with the way the sun is hitting this, I think. But I actually did start out with this entire line drawing with gray. Huh. Thanks, Jen. I don't know about that. I'd like to see what you worked on. That'd be awesome. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun. You know, I don't know how long I've been out here. I should have timed that. I'll look back at my video later, I guess, and see. But I've just got this Lumix camera set up right here. This is what, you know, I've been filming with, and you know, that's just my French style easel, my supply bag, and polychromos pencils. Very simple, very meager supplies here just to try to get it done. And you know, it's been very enjoyable listening to the birds and just my own thoughts and trying to, you know, get something down on paper so that, or on the canvas here, so that I can work on it when I get back into the studio. But hey, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this, and I'll just check the comments one more time there. All right, so thanks guys for hanging out, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop it, and I'll finish this up in the studio and we'll post it later. Bye.